Hey, hey, hey. Now that Jen and the boss man's over, I can take out my earplug because I'm the one talking. So, hello, folks, and welcome to Friday night where there could be a shenanigan or two planned. Um, just not a whole lot on the docket tonight, except we have a couple. I have some folks that come in at night that don't come in during the afternoon, so I'm just going to go over it quickly. That Cruise in Alaska merch is on sale, and if you want to order, either contact me at Rambling with Brooms at gmail.com or lazydaysahead at gmail.com, and or comment on our Cruising Alaska 25 Facebook page, and somebody in there will help you out, either myself or Lisa, Jesse, Glenda. Somebody will help you. Anyways, and just a note for the folks that don't use PayPal that much, please use friends and family. Because if you don't and you use pay for service, I have to wait 30 days for the money, plus they charge me an $8 fee to use their service. And, well, I'll just put it this way. Jesse and I didn't leave $8 for stuff like that. $24 for a shirt delivered. That's cheap. And you're not going to get any better quality than what we're using. I've washed this shirt, I don't know how many times. It's not even cracking. And it's an amazing shirt. So just so everybody knows, I just want to let everybody know that I talked it over with Jesse, and we will be extending it by a week for the folks that only get paid once a month, and it's usually the first of the month. So I want everybody to be able to have a shot. Nectar of the gods right there, folks. I haven't had one of those since Brenda and I were together. And thank you, Jesse, for the beverage that's in there. It's warming my innards, so that's why I got to have my hoodie on. Other than that, I have heard and seen that people are sending folks our way, that they want to be part of the cruise. Absolutely. Sooner the better, because anytime now in the next 3 months, they're going to start booking that ship. So if they book up our room or our floor, can't guarantee you to be anywhere near us. Because once they start, if Jan's here, the shenanigans are here. Let's just put it that way. And there's Jamie and Brenda and Cora. I feel like I'm talking to that mirror in Romper Room. Or was that a Canadian show and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about? Anyways, if you're Canadian in here, you know what I mean. At least Tiffany's in here. I don't know if she's old enough to remember that show. Actually, I do believe it was called Romper Room. Arkansas Prepper, welcome. And if there's anybody lurking, don't forget, Don't say anything, but Jesse said he's going to pay for everybody that joins my channel tonight. He said, no money. No problem. He's got you all covered. He's giving out a forever membership to my channel. He's going to cover all costs. So all you got to do is just go hit the button, the notifications, all, and I'll get a notification. Don't worry about it. Jesse's paying for it. And there's Brenda, Red Bird. Glad that you were able to make your transition safe, Brenda. Wolfston Outdoors Official. Welcome. Lucy Warren's World. Welcome. I do believe you're new here, so always a big welcome. We love all new folks. Embarkation Nation. Welcome. So everybody, it was funny. I don't even know how we got talking about it. Oh, I know. Lady that just lives 4 doors down just got back from an Alaskan cruise last week, I believe. And I said, oh, give me as much information as you can so that I can share with my folks. She's like, information? What, folks? What you talking about? I said, well, a buddy of mine we're planning a gathering with NCL, and we're headed up to Alaska. I said, we're really looking forward to doing the train excursion. She's like, train excursion? What are you talking about? So I told her about I forget the name of it. Jesse will know it whenever he comes up later. But I think it's the White Something Express or whatever it is. It's the original train line that brought folks into Alaska from Canada. So she's like, Princess never had that option. I said, well, we're looking at the 6.5-hour train ride where you go up into Canada and come back down and they feed you a salmon lunch. Or I do believe it's all included in the ticket price. Again, I'll find all that information out. I just potentially booked 2 cars. So I think there's at least 60 people, maybe 100 that'll fit onto those cars. So I'm sure I can get more. But I'm just not going to bother I'm not going to bother the vendor just yet because they won't price out 2 years. 2 years, 2 weeks, and 1 day. So if you're going into the meetup, or not meetup, it's not a meetup, it's a gathering. If you're going there, we're going to be all fellowshipping right now in Seattle. Technically, tomorrow, we'd be loading on the ship to sail away. But let me get back to the person just down the road. They're booking next week, folks. So they paid what we paid, and that was just for their cruise for a balcony. They had to pay their flights on top of it, where our flights, you buy one, you got one free or whatever it was. So, yes, it's a family vacation. That's it. They did not take the alcohol package. They got $400 or $500 on board credit. We got 100, but we have all the rest of it. Oh, and we have two specialty dinings. They didn't get any. She said that price is amazing. I'm like, that's what we hear. So now that we're able to do comparisons, telling you what, folks, if you're not on board, we'll be waving. I will be getting to my knowledge, we can cross rooms. So probably Jesse and I, if both of us get a package or we'll share the same package. And then we'll do some lives and, the meet and greet. I don't know if they're going to let us film inside the casino. I can't see why they wouldn't allow us to shoot the slots, because that doesn't really matter. It's just the blackjack tables, and that they definitely want no video photography. But folks, it's going to be awesome. Nora, she's not that far away from that big winner, guys. Well, she might be. What would you be from Jacksonville, Nora? Or Neptune, is it? Be 4 or 5 hours from the winner. Hey, go call them aunt and uncle, mother, father, sister, brother. Give it a shot. Because I'm sure there's a million other people going to do it. Hey, Nick, Multi-Hunter 247. They're going on the ship, folks. Now, I think you're just going to see Nick run for the hills. He's going to drop off all his ladies. Well, Jamie and then the girls. And I think he's going to run for the other side of the ship. I'm just going out on a limb here. No, again, it's going to be a blast, guys. And that's all I wanted to say is, if you want merch, get your merch ordered. I don't know when we're going to do another order. We have to get between 40 to 50 to get the pricing. And I'm sure we'll be able to get that pricing. And to my knowledge, we are 5 rooms away from the 30-room giveaway. So that's going to be exciting. Farmers heading out to the field. I still don't know what he's taking. Oh, barley, I bet. There's one field down here that we're supposed to get rain later tomorrow, so he's probably taking his barley off now because it poured rain yesterday, but it was beautiful today. A little bit of a breeze. Hey, Aunt Lynn, how are you? Glad you stopped by. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to send your darling niece a message that I was live, but I forgot. Oops. So other than that, it's been a quiet week. I did get one part of my merch stuff in. Now I just got to figure out what the best printer is. And I got a little bit saved for that, but I got to save a little bit more. And I'm going to be able to do mugs, tumblers. After I get that paid off, I'm going to get the hat option. So I'll be able to do hats. And I might even get like an expensive 5-in-1 and do shirts. I won't be able to do like 300 shirts or whatever, but I'll be able to do probably I haven't decided if I'm going to do on demand or not, because that's going to be a lot of work. Hey, Tony, our cabin in the woods. Another good folk that's heading on the ship with us. Same as our good friend Brenda. I know where she's going to be, folks. She's going to be in a room. She's going to be in the casino. She's going to be in a room. She's going to be in her casino. Just saying. Especially if her sister goes with her. But I can't say too much. I like to try my chances as well. Is there a way we can get an email of what's included in our package, including perks? You would have been given that, Nick, as soon as you signed up. The original email you got from Terry would have had, you or Jamie would have had to say yes to online meals. Now, don't know how that works, because I think it's only 4. So to be you and one of the girls, Jamie and one of the girls, so you'd have to pay extra for one of the girls. And it's cheaper to purchase that before you get on the ship. You're hanging with us? Well, that's okay. I'll meet you in the casino. Shh. And I'm telling you what, guys, the race, yes, there is race cars, battery operated, whatever they call them, go-karts. They go over, hey, Miss Andale, there's another one. It goes over 2 levels. So you go down, you go over, there's sharp banks, and there's going to be a race. And I'm not supposed to do it because of my neck. If I get in a bad accident, I'm done. You might as well just toss me off the back of the ship, and I'll be shark food. But it's hey, Ginger. So I just want to make sure, Nick, that you guys did get that email. If not, tell me now, and I have to send Terry an email, and I do think he is working this weekend. Of course, Hank borrowed my pen. Yeah. Hank's borrowed my pen, folks. So I'm going to have to go find a new pen. If I got to write anything down, I'll just take a screenshot. Jesse, look what I found. Now I have it hidden from her. Folks, can you imagine my wife hiding a watermelon knife from me? The audacity. You cut your arm once trying to show everybody how sharp these are. And folks, you don't leave me unsupervised. If you do, you end up cutting your arm. No, I'm not worse for wear now. Just a couple little scratch marks here now. The majority of the blood is dried up. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Glenda. I'm sorry I bothered you. And so if you have any, and I mean anything that you would deem a disability, get with Glenda, and she does not work. We're only trying to help folks out. If she can't answer it or I can't answer it, Jesse can't answer it, then we'll get a hold of Terry. And between him and Lori, they'll figure it out. And yeah, we'll get that all figured out for you. But I've heard a couple people, they were scared to ask. Folks, ask away. How the heck did that happen? He's not in here, and he's changing that on me. Hard to find good help, folks. There we go. Got to run outside. Okay, we'll be here. So I think you've probably answered that now a couple times, Nick, and I just haven't caught it. But let me go back up and have a look. We did get an email. I was just wondering if anything has changed due to our group size. My wife's sleeping, so I can say it. Jesse and I guaranteed them 30 rooms. We got the discount. We got the major discount right off the get-go. But we also guaranteed them minimum 30 rooms. So I don't know when the next level is. And to tell you the truth, have you picked all your stuff, Nick? Like, if you're going to take the beverage package, if you're going to take more on board credit and just get the pop package, they should have called you back to redo all your stuff. Hey, Shelly. Brenda, you just be careful. I got myself the best driver, in my opinion, who's going to take us around the racetrack. So he's going to have the wheel. And for those of you that don't know, Sir Grace is legally blind. So he is going to drive. I'm going to tell him, turn right, turn left, gas, brake, whoops, other left, kaboom. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be fun. I might not get off the ship alive. Oh, well. Had fun doing it. Absolutely. Sir Grace. Woo, woo. He's royalty, you know, folks. If that's one thing that you got to meet and come on the cruise, is to meet royalty. Sir Grace. Yeah, and, you know, yes. So Sir Grace is legally blind, and he will be driving me. And I know everybody knows my safety. I've always been a honey, hold my beverage. That's maybe why I'm missing 3 parts of my spine, and I'm due for another major back operation before we go on the cruise. So before 2025, I will have at least one more major back operation. So I pray to the good Lord that that goes tremendously successful. I've already had a major back operation where this one is, but now they have to rod it. So it's really going to. Hey, Xander. It's really going to. It's either going to fix me for another 15 years or it's going to put me into a wheelchair. So, like I said to Debbie with the first operation that I just had in 2019, it was to the point where she was dressing me and feeding me. So, what quality of life is that? So, it's lower. It's my lower back that they're going to fuse this time. So I'll have rods from C2 to T1 and S1 to, I forget. Anyways, I'm going to have enough titanium in me that my kids are going to be able to retire once I'm gone. That's their inheritance. They get me barbecued. They take the titanium, melt it down, split it by 3. There they go. So, you know what, guys? The first operation, I think I had 75%, 75-25 getting off the table. That was 5 years ago. So the good Lord worked through my surgeon's hands, and they didn't tell me till after the surgery. But I had 15 doctors in my OR room. This surgery had never been done before. Or very, very not, like I'm talking maybe once or twice. This surgery's been done here before. So, you know what? He knows what he's doing. I'm only along for the ride. But again, if you dwell, and that's why I want to start, it's not even going to be like a major business. I'm going to do mugs for some folks, good friends, and whoever else wants me to, hats, and do shirts for some good friends. That's it. That's all. So it's about $500 for the printer. I'm not going top of the line, but I don't want to replace like a $300 printer every year. So, I'm telling you, we're going to have a blast. So the only thing I'm going to recommend that if you're in the same heat as Sir Grace and I, or maybe I'll close my eyes and Sir Grace can tell us where to go. You never know what we'll come up with, folks. Maybe we'll go downstairs to the whiskey bar first. They won't let us enter. I've already asked them. I said, is there a Weeble Wobble race? They said no. They said, oh, okay. But can you imagine a Weeble Wobble race? Ooh, I got some wobbly boots on. Ooh. And I'm just going to have Sir Grace's nightstick. Folks, you want to see the new one that's coming out. It's like a lightsaber. I don't think I have the picture of it anymore. But, oh, man. We got to race at night because it'll just be... And so if you see like a red light or something slap you in the side of the head, we're coming behind you. Get out of our way. Just saying. Yes, you and Debbie will need to be well drunk by the time, and Debbie does not drink. She might have a few drinks one night on the whole cruise. She's just not a drinker. I'll make up for it. Mind you, this is my second drink out of the bottle that Jesse bought me at the Tin Killer meetup. So that just goes to show how much I actually drink too. It's not even going to be about that. It's just going to be about the fun. And all in all, Sir Grace and I will probably just be the officiators. We will officiate. You turn, the start, the finish, and what he can do is with his guide stick. There's the word I was looking for. His guide stick, whenever he sticks it out and it cracks you in the side of the head, that's a good thing. That means you won. I'm telling you what, folks, there's going to be a lot of shenanigans happening on that ship. Brenda, I ain't going near you women. I've been married far too long. In May will be a long time. No, May will be for 28 years. Been together 30. So, needless to say, I'm not getting in the middle of a cat fight. I'll cut myself with a knife before I'll get in the middle of a cat fight. Especially with, Mrs. Flip Flop Farmer, Mrs. Doubtfire, Brenda, Jamie, done gone crazy. If you think I'm getting in the middle of that, not going to happen. So we've already, thanks, Jody. You take the good with the bad, and we haven't, we've never been financially rich, but we've been a very blessed family. 3 healthy children. And other than my cookies, I can be bought by cookies. And I guarantee you what? The Mod Father can be bought too. Just telling you, folks. We didn't get into this size of shirt or hoodie because we didn't take bribes of cookies or, I'm okay with fudge. Peanut butter fudge is the best. And if y'all haven't seen Monica from Bland's Promised Land Ranch on their way to the Tin Killer meetup, I said, Monica, I hear Bucky's has the best peanut butter fudge. I'll stop and get you, son. No. It looks like she was double speed in her little video that she put out. She was not double speed, folks. She was having a heart attack because she could not find the peanut butter fudge, and she promised me peanut butter fudge. She was sweating. Just saying. Butterscotch fudge. Ooh, I do like myself some butterscotch. On the road, picking up our truck. Don't let Ryan drive. Just saying, because he'll take out the tailgate. You know it, Melody? I know it. Heck, most of the chat knows it too. Just saying. But I'm just gonna put it out there that, you know, Ryan's a great guy. But man, he eats tailgates like I eat candy. Just saying. Oh, you're at the wheel? Oh, good. At least we know you will be safe and you'll have a tailgate whenever you get back. Oh, Ryan, did you look at that that little hovercraft I sent you? I think I sent it to your Instagram, plus I put it on your live. It's like a six-seater hovercraft. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Sir Grace and Mrs. Doubtfire are members for 4 months. I appreciate you all. It would have been 5 months, folks, if somebody didn't start liking a whole bunch of my videos. But that's okay. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole tonight. We're going to stay very happy. Yes, he did. Oh, and the price really wasn't that bad. It's all refurbished. Comes with its own trailer. I bet you could probably knock them down to about 40. Ooh. Now, I didn't look at the location. I don't know if it's my end, your end. If it's my end, I can always go for a drive, meet you halfway. Mm-hmm. Me and the old Dodge out there, we'll go for a little tour. But Ryan's staying away from my tailgate. There's not even a scratch in my tailgate. So he's out. Sorry, Ryan. You ain't touching my tailgate. But I did think it was quite neat. And with no roof, that means you can pile stuff up high to move it back and forth. I think it's pretty cool. Actually, I want one now. Yes, Brenda. I ain't got one of them. Now, I don't know if you need a license to operate one of those. Yeah, I'm not sure if a boating license would cover it, or if you actually need an airboat license. I don't know. But it would be pretty cool. How's my baby? He's doing all right. I got to figure out his next payment. That's next week. It's got a whole other week. Anyways, there's two people. If Jesse or Glenda are up on panel and Hank hears them, he'll get up and come over and sit until I'll let him jump up so that he can watch the screen. It does go. I don't even know how fast. I know I've seen one of the car dealers from about an hour away. That's what he used to get. Instead of driving his car, he had a house on the Ontario side and he had a cottage on the Quebec side. So I will try to. I was going to bring out my drone today. I started out, and then the video wasn't stabilizing because of the wind. So I'm like, well, this is kind of useless. But I'll take. Oh, Jody. um, 500, I think. 450. Anyways, I got I got some stuff stored away, so it it is what it is. Thank God. I pray to God every day that folks, I listen to Jesse. I don't know why, but I did. Whenever he said they'd never own another dog without insurance. And Molly had cancer surgery over Christmas, and it was, I forget how much it was, 1,800 or something, or 2 grand, something like that, in between 18 and 2,000. And we got Hank the 1st of December. One of my kids left my back door open, and there's nothing but black flies in my house right now. I want to kill them. And of course, the one that left it open is at his house in Ottawa. So I don't know if you saw all the flooding that happened in Ottawa, Ontario, but they got like 90, I want to say like 4 inches of rain in an hour, flooded the streets out, flooded houses. Yep, Kyle's was one of them. Now, they're only renting, and it was downstairs, and they have nothing but a washer and dryer that's supplied by the landlord. So they're not out anything. They had to call the landlord, and they came and fixed it. But it's like, oh, man. All right, you take care. And yeah, it's I tried to stretch it out longer, Jody. They wouldn't have it. They threatened to take us to court. Of course, they didn't tell us how much we owed. So I got what I thought was a reasonable plan. Yes, I didn't listen to Jesse and read the fine print. But anyways, they paid just under 50%. I think they paid like 44%. So, but they didn't tell us that the surgery was $12,000. So, it's like going on 2 cruises. 2 Caribbean cruises or an Alaskan cruise. We tried to get it out of our January cruise and put that money towards it. We were going to be no further ahead, maybe $100. And I said, well, that really just doesn't make sense. So we're still going to go in January, but yeah, sucks. Hey, Bud Files, what's up? Glad to see you stop by. And, Melody / Ryan, I think it's Ryan that's actually typing, but Miss Jody, she is an amazing individual. And she she gives almost to a detriment to herself. And yes, she's absolutely an amazing supporter of so many people. And yeah, she's just an amazing person all around. And let's see here. All right. Oh, I wasn't sure because you said you were driving, but then I didn't know if you drove to pick it up, the truck, or what was happening. So it's all good. Actually, you know what? You're like Monica from Bland's. If I really look close enough, I know it's you. And I know, and nothing against Eric or Ryan. I do the same thing. The fellas kind of leave out the punctuations where you ladies don't. So it's usually a telltale sign as to who's typing on the account. The same as Christine and Johnny whenever they had their live or their they were operating under the same channel until Christine got her own channel. But oh, listen, Eric and Monica are a blast. And I should have, it was too late by the time I knew you were going on. I would have given you a whole bunch of ammunition to use against Eric. But by the time I actually clicked in and the old clicker clunker got going, you wouldn't have been able to read your Instagram. And prime example, I've got my drone sitting right here. Eric had his drone, I believe, the first day, maybe second day. And Eric or Monica said, Eric, you need to buy the insurance. Because you can buy, I think it was $200 for the insurance for right from DJI. And if I fly it right into a tree, send it back, if they can't fix it, they'll send me a new one. So the insurance is well worth it. First or second time he had his drone, he brought it out in the driveway, set it down, and went right up into a tree. Didn't have it for more than a week. And he had to ship it back to DJI. And he ended up getting a new drone. What was it, Jesse? Couldn't have been any more than 6-8 months after. They were with the cattle at the a watering hole, I guess, for lack of a better term. They were at the watering hole. Eric's going in to get a picture of the cows drinking, and Eric, it's not a submarine. Down to the bottom of the little. No, because he had to ship it away. Yeah, or maybe whenever he got it back, it wasn't very long, anyways. And there is, I believe, he did put up a video. At least he's like me. We don't hide, we're like Bart Simpson. If we get shock our finger and shock it again, we'll show it. Just tell you what not to do. And yeah, he sunk it. Well, then he sent his kids in and they were sinking into the muck up to their knees trying to find his drone. He had to send it back. Hey, Randy, welcome for coming in, sir. Appreciate you. So, yeah, he had to ship it back to DJI for his second claim. Now, I think he's done his insurance because I think it's 3 times over. I think you have 3 claims over 3 years or 3 claims over 2 years. I honestly forget. I did back mine in. So whenever they say there's obstacle, it goes away from things, it won't land on anything. It'll fly right into it if it's going backwards. But the gimbal on the front, it will, as long as the gimbal works and sees an object getting closer, it will stop. And then you have to double press your keys, and then it will go into slow mode. Oh no. Actually, yes, you guys did a video on that. I do remember. I think I do remember. But anyways, drones are fun. And I wanted to put it up because everybody was saying last night in Erica, and well, if you live close to Quebec, well, you speak French. Well, I was going to put my drone up. I can go up 300 feet and see Quebec. Literally, Quebec is a mile from where I sit right now. You're going to get wet because you got to cross the river. But we don't parlez-vous de français. Comment? Well, maybe petit peu, but not very much. But we still like our put in. Oh boy. If a camera cannot see it, it will hurt. Absolutely, Xander. If the camera won't pick it up, it's going to cost you money. And with mine, I've got 2. I got the gimbal in the front that will go up, down, side to side. And then I have 2 cameras on the bottom. I don't think there's a camera on the back of that one. But again, Thursday, if you go back and watch, my live Thursday, there was a $29 drone, a $69 drone, $400 drone, and then mine was $1,600. But that's including the insurance and all that. Would I recommend that being your first drone that I got? No. But I was blessed by 3 people. My wife and 2 others that asked not to be addressed for it. So it, yeah. It has the follow option. It has the avoidance. It has, I'm sure if you can get the drones close enough to your butt, it'll wipe it. But I'm not willing to take that chance. So actually, before the gas prices went up, Jesse and them were actually within a couple weeks of coming up. And we were going to do a thing with my drone because he's always wanted to have like the drone follow his RV. And we were just going to play like on a back road and do it. we all know how that story ended. But oh, you know what? It does. Flying a drone is not easy because you're supposed to keep it in line of sight. Plus, you've got to watch on your phone, especially with me, because I am within 3 kilometers or a mile and a half of an airport. Now, it's only a municipal airport, but it's still an airport. So I've got to watch for planes, because if I hit a plane, I'm going to be tried in a federal court. So I will do 2 years plus a day. If I take the plane down, no, we won't even think about that. There's just so many variables that you got to really be careful. I'm on the fly line. Yeah, the fly line for the medevac coming from up the valley through into the hospitals in Ottawa. Yes. Well, Jesse, you almost had to come up whenever Lila sent me that wonderful gift. She didn't realize that if they would have opened it at the border, or no, if I wouldn't have seen it before I got to the border and threw the mace out, because that is considered a illegal weapon in Canada. If I would have got caught going across the border with that, Bubba would have been my buddy. Guaranteed. And Miss Lisa would have had to been making pies and cakes and, whittling files. Mm-hmm. Yep. But, yeah, you got to, that's the one thing that I really have to be careful coming across a border like what I do. That's why I ask if you can at least. I know it's wonderful to receive surprises, but I like to know what I'm going to pick up, and then I'll address how I'm going to do it. Because there's some things that I can mail across without issue. But if I drive it across, oh boy, make room, Bubba, I'm coming in. I don't want the top bunk. So you got to be really, really careful sometimes. And, especially whenever you're given a knife. Just saying, folks. And there's only technically 2 of these knives that were given out. Tony and I are special. But so what else anybody got going on? Here, I'll drop the link. Anybody wants to come up, that's great. That's fine. We will chit-chat for a little bit. Jan has threatened me that I cannot go over tonight, so Canada does not mess with bringing weapons. Oh, no. No. Definitely not. Definitely not a good thing, and that's why I've got a very, very clean record coming across the border, because they can make your life hell. And I've probably crossed the border no less than 1,000 times. Whenever you do it for a living. Only time I've been ripped apart was Fort Erie, which would be Michigan for you guys, but I forget this city just on the other side. Anyways, they tore my truck apart. It took me 2 days to put it back together. They broke my CDs. It's on the US side. If I say anything, they turn me around. So, damned if you do and damned if you don't. But they even took the plastic covers off my lights for, like in the back, in the front. They ripped my dash apart. And because there was a felon on the US side that has the same name as me with a close birth date, that give them enough that they rip me apart. Well, I'll let anybody up today, folks.
Oh man. Well, you asked, and let me tell you, I need to say hello to Lynn and Aunt Lynn because she's making me some cookies. Wow.
I know. Don't worry.
And the other thing I wanted to make mention is the railway you were talking about that's in Alaska is the White Pass.
White Pass. That's it.
White Pass Railway.
Yes.
And that's going to be the one that we're going to be trying to secure that we're going to try and secure a deal on as an excursion for a group, which is what.
And that'll be the only
two cars.
That's the only excursion that Jesse and I will be organizing for the group.
Right. Everything else, in the other port, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Now, on all the other ports, let me just put it out now. On all the other ports that we go to, if you want to host Lisa and I on anything and pay for our excursions, you're more than welcome to. We do accept charity, Brenda.
I was going to say, and she can't make the excuse that she's going to stay in the casino because they close it.
Yeah, you can't. When we're in port, you can't play at the casino anyway, so you're going to have to mingle.
Nope. Yep. She's got to come out of the casino. Maybe she'll just sleep.
You're going to have to mingle, and you're going to have to let go of some of that jingle. Now, we can't hear you. You got to unmute yourself.
You got to unmute yourself there, Brenda.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Well, I don't know where that came from because I'd never done that before.
Aunt Lynn.
You and Scott, or me and Scott, are going to have to win in the casino so that we can pay for those excursions.
Well, here's the deal. If you're going to wait to win at those casinos, even if you did win $10,000 or $100,000, the excursions are going to be booked up already. So you're not going to get to go anyway.
There's always something
you're
to
going to
do.
have to get that $10,000 or that $100,000 and take it to your room and just throw it up in the room and up and over the bed.
I just go out and party by myself then.
Exactly.
Well, if she's going to go throw that kind of money around her room, I'm going to Brenda's room.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Catch it if you can.
Catch it if you can, right?
Trust me.
Luck, you're going to have left the door open to the balcony, and when Scott opens the door, all the bills will be flying out the balcony.
Oh man!
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, goodness! Oh my goodness!
You've gotten some sun, huh?
What's
No,
up?
Are y'all really ready for these races? Because y'all know the women's going to rule. That's all there is to it.
Look, I don't care.
Brenda, you've been drinking again?
Yeah.
With Linda and Christina and Angie and me and
I don't care if you got Christine as your lead driver. You ain't got a chance.
Y'all don't have
We
a
got the
chance.
flip.
You ain't
As
got a
long as the
snowball.
flip flop farmer brings his flip flops, we got it.
I wear flip flops too.
You got about as much chance as a snowball making it in hell.
We'll have the
See?
chef- we'll have
Even
the
Glenda says women rule.
Well, then they
Yeah,
can say,
but
oh,
that's
everything she
Mrs.
wants.
Doubtfire. You just foo her and okay, Glenda.
Well,
We,
Aunt Lynn is
we
the
also
next
got
one.
Angie too. Don't forget. And she's
we'll have the
good
chef
at that too.
I'm a
Who?
chef prepare crow.
Angie, cabin in the woods.
Oh yes. Right. Yes.
She's already
But-
said she's in for the race. She's in it to win.
Yeah, but again,
Angie, better make sure you pack a lot of Tylenol, because you're going to have a headache from just being banging your head. Because, man, these girls, they can't drive. They can't drive.
yep.
We're gonna have bubble wrap around our heads,
I can just see them.
so we don't hurt. We keep going.
They're going to be up on that track trying to put on a blinker.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yep.
Lisa, you ready for this?
So
man.
we haven't decided if we're gonna do like a women's heat and a men's heat, and then the top 4 cars race off in the next heat. And
Scott, what are you saying? Are you saying the women are going to be in heat? What are you talking about, a women's heat?
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, brother.
What are you saying,
You
women's
started
heat?
it, Scott.
You started it. What are you talking about, women's heat? There ain't going to be no heat. The only heat
Again.
from my muffler. That's the only heat that's coming. They're going to be getting is from my muffler, because they're going to be behind me.
Well, it ain't got
Jesse.
no muffler because it's electric.
I was gonna say, Jesse. Unfortunately, these cars, the smaller people are gonna have a better chance than you and I.
Well, that's maybe, you might be true. You might be right. And Tony, be careful, because she's a racer. Well, before the race, Angie and I are going to have a little talk.
No, it ain't gonna do you no good because us women have already talked to her.
We're going to have, Angie and I are going to have a heart to heart before the race starts.
No.
Trust me. Yes.
No, Glenda. No. You're not allowed to touch Sir Grace's guide stick. That's
I'm sure
ours.
there'll be somebody else on there that's got one too. We can borrow for a little while.
You got to
Well,
remember.
I have a bunch of canes here. I'll bring one.
You got to remember. We got Drew from Drew's Lens is going to be on there, and he knows how to rig up those machines. So y'all may not even get to.
Okay, but
Yeah,
again,
but you got to remember, we also got Lindsay in there that will take care of Drew.
But Drew has taught her everything she knows except one thing, and that's how to make them electric vehicles run. He hadn't shown her
All right.
everything. Trust me. Drew says he's keeping one secret in his back pocket.
She will butter him down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the girls are sticking together. Y'all gonna stick together. Y'all gonna be all in one car. Come on, can somebody push?
No, we're going to have most of the cards, and they're all going to be after you.
That's right.
you know, Jesse, they're going to be going the
Even you
wrong way.
admitted, Brenda admitted, said they're going to be after me. They're going to be right behind, chasing me, trying to catch up.
Now,
Yeah.
we're going to have you surrounded.
Surrounded. Yeah, right.
Oh, Tony said he tried to talk to Angie and that didn't work.
What? We're going to have, it says, and we have Miss Andale who's going to shake.
All that she's got to do is give some of that Southern Belle kind of talking there, and all the men are just going to melt.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think so.
No, me neither. That's going to be the fun part, because there's so much competitiveness that.
Look, I already got my Canadian racetrack. See, I'm ready to go.
And isn't there some water slides on there too?
I got my Texas one and I'm good to go.
Yeah, there is water slides, but what does that matter? Are you going to be on the water slides watching?
No, we can have a race on the water slides.
Oh no, no, you ain't getting this boy on no water slide. I guarantee you that right now. There's a weight limit on them things,
Yeah, Jesse and I
Yeah.
ain't getting on that.
and I ain't waiting. No 7 days to get on it. No,
Did you see Andale's?
y'all better back up because we are coming through. Yeah, right.
That's right,
In
Andale.
order for y'all to come through, you're gonna have to get around us, but you ain't gonna get around us because we're gonna be in the lead, Miss Ann. Period.
Well-
The end. Just give it up.
And it doesn't really matter because the last man's willing to take out the first woman.
You're gonna say
And we can always stop and wait on you to make your second round.
Miss Ann's gonna
And
get
then
on there and
surround
she's gonna say, which one's the pedal to give it gas? Which one's the one for the brake? I can hear her already. I can hear her.
As she's going around in circles.
Have
Which
you
way
seen
do
her
I
drive?
go, golly gee darn?
I've seen her drive while she's on live. She's like, oh. So I'm volunteering to race against Miss Ann.
Andale, if we don't have any other reasons to go after these guys before this chat is over with, between now and 2025, we're going to have plenty of reasons to take them down.
If it
Yeah.
wasn't for stoplights and stop signs, Miss Ann wouldn't know when to stop.
He said, eat my dust.
That's right, Andale.
No, Miss Ann, you leave your dust at home, okay? We don't need no dust on the ship. You leave it at home.
No fairy dust on the ship. Oh. So, but we got to find out, does Worth race? We don't know a whole lot about Worth, except, she works the tail off of him.
Let me tell you this about Worth. I'm not saying he's a racer, and I'm not saying he's not a racer. I am saying that he enjoys to be around the water fishing. So we may not be able to find him because he's going to be out in the back of the boat going.
He'd be jigging off the back of the boat.
Where you at? He's down in the back of the boat doing this, trying to catch him a marlin or something. Yeah,
Tony.
big old king salmon or something. Halibut. I'm trying to catch that halibut. I need to feed my family for the whole year. So I don't know if we can count on Worth being there for the race.
That's okay. That's all right.
The men can vote best wedgie on the water slide. and you don't want Sir Grace doing the judging on that.
No. No. Unfortunately, he'd have to get far too close with that guide stick.
Yep. But anyway, going back to
Worth used to race the old-fashioned way, backwards in a fast back.
Back roads in a fast back.
Yeah.
now going back to what Scott was saying earlier at the very beginning of the chat or the live, he was talking about the shirts. If you haven't decided to put your order in, you need to do it quick because we're trying to get an order together.
Yeah.
And at least an order. Now I understand it's 2 years away, and you may lose weight or you may gain weight. I'm not sure which. Okay, things happen, things change. We understand that, and some people may be thinking, "Well, I want to wait till I get closer to the cruise and blah blah blah." Well, you can do that, but you'll have it with you. Just don't wear it. Don't wash it 100 times. Just have it ready for whenever you go. But if you do gain weight, we can order some more. If you lose weight, that's no problem. We just tie a knot in it. Right, Brenda? You just tie a knot right there, either on the belly or in the back.
Oh, you
And there
tied
you
over
go.
here on the side. You got
Tie it on
it
the side. There's lots of. You can wear it for a nightshirt, or you can wear it down the slide.
Well,
If you
and
like-
I don't know about you, but
but
I've washed this a ton of times, and it's not shrunk.
And if you gain weight, we're just going to cut a slit right up the back, see, and that gives you more room right there. See, problem solved.
Hey,
Okay,
like
so-
Tony says, cruising on her dime.
Yeah, cruising on a
So
dime.
ordering the shirts, we're actually ordering them through your PayPal's, right?
Yeah, so if you're going to
Yes.
order through PayPal, you need to use the friends and family option.
Yes.
Don't use the
I
business
always do
option.
that.
Use the friends and family option, and that way we get almost besides the fee, we get everything.
But the PayPal
Okay.
is Scott.
Will there be another chance later on to order too?
Yeah, like I said, this won't be the last chance, but this is we'd like to get an initial order. Remember, we got this guy on retainer. We got to give him some business, you
Right.
know? And
I mean, I wanted to order the shirt now, but
we don't want to lose.
later.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we don't want to lose his business, so we're trying to get him some business so that we can retain him, right? And
Yeah.
another thing is when we get closer to the cruise date, like 6 months, 9 months out, yeah, we'll probably put in another order so we can get, because a lot of people are probably going to change their mind. They're going to want to order, or maybe they want a different color other than black or gray or red or whatever.
I wish y'all would come out and do one in a tank top. Women, well, not necessarily women, but just
this Brenda, this is a cruise.
We're going to Alaska.
It's a once in a
I
lifetime.
know, but if we want to
This
wear it
cruise,
before then,
this
we
is
may
not-
want to wear it around here,
this-
and it's
this-
115 degrees outside.
This is a cruise that's going to Alaska. We're not going to the Caribbean, so not many people, not many ladies that I know are going to be wearing tank tops in Alaska.
The only thing with that, though, Brenda, if you can get at least 35 to 40 ladies to order them,
To commit,
I'll put it in an order. But without that, they just, because we pay on how many we order.
She don't need to do that. You just order 30 or 40 shirts, and we'll.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You just get one other person to buy a shirt, and you buy the other 29, and we're good.
Yeah.
And now if this was our YouTube channel, yeah, then I can see we might be able to branch out into tank tops and the sweat tops and the flip flops and every other kind of thing. But no, this is just a once in a lifetime bucket list trip. So we thought let's create a logo,
and it does breathe, Brenda,
and just have something that everybody can wear so we can identify each other once we get on the ship. So yeah, and when we go, in order for us to recognize who you are, we want you wearing your shirt.
What's that, Brenda?
Did y'all check into the zip up, like jacket type?
The zip
Instead of the hoodie, but a zip up.
A sweatshirt.
So now you want tank tops and a zip up?
Yeah. So Brenda, I will have zip ups closer to the day because I will do those.
Okay.
I'll make those myself. I can't afford to give him the money. Number one, we'd have to pay for a whole new embroidery where I'll just use. What?
Bingo. I just put it on screen. Bingo. Thank you, Glenda.
I can't sew, Glenda. That's the problem.
So
I can cut it out, but that don't mean it's going to last 5 minutes.
Then you got to talk real nice to Miss Doubtfire.
yeah. Or Miss Lisa. She's a
Yeah, Xander, exactly. What? I was just wondering about the jackets because I can't hardly wear the hoodies. They about.
Now wait a minute.
Something about having something around my neck tight.
There's a ton of room. There's a ton of room with them, Brenda.
There's a lot of them that are, but it's just too much around my neck.
You want to wear a hoodie, a zip up hoodie, right? But you also want to wear a tank top. That don't make sense.
I'm talking about the tank top to wear between now and then through the summertime. So we're advertising for the cruise. It's 115 out there right now.
Where?
If I'm going to wear it right now, I want it to be in a tank top.
It's not 115 here. It's 120 here. I wish it was 115. We get that'd be a cool front.
Absolutely.
But Scott, on that jacket, even if it's just got the small emblem on one side of the zip up ones, that would be better than not having.
Okay,
none.
Brenda, are you going to want a chest pocket too? Are you gonna
No, I
want?
don't have to have a test pocket.
You gotta have. You have to have a little. You have to have a little running man on the chest or something, or does there have to be an alligator or a puma?
No, it's got to
Does it
say
have to be
cruising Alaska on it.
Did it ever have to swoosh
So-
on it?
Well, I'll get with you, Brenda. Yours might just be a one-off. You may have the only one.
Oh no, she ain't gonna take it off. She'll be wearing it the whole time she's there. Ain't be no one off, nothing.
Yeah, I'll be wearing it every day.
Right, be no one off.
Hi, Molly.
Hey, Molly.
Hey, Molly.
Jody, Mr. Jim, thank you.
Jody. Cut out them sleeves, Brenda.
Exactly.
That's what even Jody. So first you got it from Miss Doubtfire. Now you get it from Jody. Anybody else want to chime in?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Julie.
If we could just get Judy, or maybe is that Judy? Yeah, I heard that. That's Judy. If we can get Judy to chime in, we're good to go.
Well, and they, they're going to be signing up hopefully soon.
Yes, Grumpy Grandpa would want a shirt with a pocket on it. I understand. He's probably one of the only ones other than me that would wear those.
Well, but yet, if he'll let us mix it, I'll get you the shirt with a pocket if you want.
Oh my goodness! Hey, we got Sherman Family Farm. What's going on, Sherman?
Josh.
Hey, Josh.
For those who don't know who he is, Sherman's Family Farm.
Hey, Josh. I got my knife. Now I need a watermelon. But don't cut your hair like that because it really hurts.
Touch him, Lord. No, hit him, Lord. Hit him. Don't touch him. Hit him.
G'day, David. So, yeah.
What is Lisa doing back there? I don't know what she's doing back there. Oh, she's on her iPad. She's got an iPad like Brenda used to have.
Josh is just drinking coffee and eating watermelon.
And she's
Well, you come on. You can come on up if you want, Josh.
she's in the shipping department, so she's trying to figure out what's going on with all our packages we've sent out. We've sent out packages left and right this week. So we got to keep track of them.
Jody.
Oh, Jody, thank you.
Oh, now we got to do a zip up account. All right, we need a zip up account for Brenda.
So again, once I get my printer going, get the mugs going, then within the 2 years, I will definitely have your, do you want a hoodie or do you want a jacket?
I want a jacket.
That's what I thought.
She wants a jacket with a hoodie on it. She wants a jacket with a hoodie on it. That's what she said earlier.
Well, you know what?
I just want it to zip up. I don't want a whole solid one. I want to zip up like a jacket,
Like a spring fall jacket.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same material as a hoodie, but it's just a zipper front.
Oh, well, then you want a zippered hoodie. You want a zippered hoodie then. You don't want a fall jacket, or like a spring fall jacket.
Yeah.
Because that you'd wear on an excursion there and it would keep the rain off of you.
She wants.
I thought that's what you wanted.
No.
No.
She wants a zippered hoodie.
No, just like a hoodie, but with a zipper front instead of a solid.
Okay.
It's a zippered hoodie that will transition into a tank top.
What? And that just depends on how much Sazerac you have to drink?
No, how much Velcro you can put in that thing.
I'll see if
So Glenda.
well, David, I've sent you so many messages, David. Nobody's answered me. So I went out and bought all the stuff.
Glenda, have you gone to the post office?
Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay. Well, I haven't gotten down to it yet. That was the next one. That was the next comment. No, I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the other probably tomorrow or Sunday, Glenda, that we were talking about yesterday. So I'll get it in the mail. I think I got to go down to, I think my mug heaters are coming in because the good ones I can't buy in Canada, or they won't ship to Canada because what's in the copper, which is
Yeah. Are you getting them shipped to your U.S. address? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
by the way, Battissimo's address is still not working for. I don't know what's going on with Battissimo.
So I'm going to get you. Do I have you on? Do I have you on the?
No, not for Battissimo. I'm not.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow. Oh no, you go live tomorrow. Maybe Sunday or Monday. We'll
look at
chat.
That. Yeah, I think what you're going to do is shorten your message because it's cutting off the end of the link. You got to shorten your message.
Oh, that's right. It is too. Yes. I just saw that.
It's cutting off the end of your link. So you may have to take
okay, so if I go Facebook link and take off NCL Encore, it would probably all fit in because it's only missing the last couple digits.
Well, or just take off the asterisks, the stars up at the front of Cruise in Alaska and the back. Just take those out. That's 10 characters right there.
David, that's why I have a U.S. post office box, sir. Trust me, the amount of stuff that I give away. Oh, we might do a giveaway tonight too.
Mama Jams.
You only got 4 minutes, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do have 4 minutes left. All right. See, that's why I got you around.
Hello,
Grape Jams.
What does David say, Scott? You don't want to pay the USPS to Canadian Post cost. It's expensive.
No, that's why I do the other. Okay, so there's that. You want to call up the
3 minute? Yeah, okay, I'll call it up. We've only got 3 minutes. All right, giveaway tool. It's time. Let's give it away now.
All right. So this one here, for all of my folks that sat me out for tonight, we've got a choke cherry jelly.
I've never had that.
We have 6 homemade fishing lures.
Cool.
And we have a necklace that's all handmade.
Is it all this one gift?
All one gift.
Okay, here we go.
How's the Rambling Peach?
Rambling Peach. Howdy. Hopefully you and Lila get something worked out that you both can come on the cruise. That would be amazing.
All right. Hashtag choke me for choke cherries.
Get it in, guys.
Get it in. We only got a few more minutes before he's got to go.
Yep.
Lisa will be there tonight. And everybody needs to go visit Lisa over at Yokohama Farm and say that Scott sent you.
Jesse, Scott, whatever.
Y'all say that Scott sent you from Rambling with the Brooms.
That's right. Because last week we kind of got carried away and, well, we didn't log off till 1 o'clock.
Rambling Peach, you're going to have to do that again and take out that space between your hashtag.
Yeah.
It's all one word.
And all one word, just like you see it on the screen. Miss Andale, it's hashtag choke me, not I want to choke Scott.
Miss Andale loves me.
Like choke Jesse.
That's more like it.
Hey.
David, go hashtag choke me, my friend.
He's already done it.
Oh.
He did it above.
Yeah, I just saw it above there.
Hashtag me too. Well, moms over at Grape Jams, we're trying to figure that out right now.
What's that?
Who doesn't love Scott? We're trying to answer the other question. Who does love Scott?
Grape Jams does, and Bunky does.
I
And
ain't heard him
that's-
say nothing about it.
That's the only two that really matter to me.
You're saying Mom's Jams doesn't matter?
Right? Grape Jams. She loves me. Bunky loves me. Everybody loves me.
Play nice, kiddos. Play nice.
See?
Totally understand.
See, they all do. So Trey, KK, Papa Rooster, Mama Jams. I'm golden.
Well, we
That's
all
good.
do in one way or another.
Yeah. Only because the Bible says it has to.
It doesn't matter how many times you put in, you're only going to get credit for one. Josh, did you get it? Did you put it in already?
I think you did.
Okay, let's go, folks. I got to, there you go. Randy and Julie love me. So, hey, sorry, Jesse.
Well,
All right, Josh.
She says, I love Santa Claus the most. With Mrs.
oh.
Yeah, well,
Here you go,
Linda, you're forgetting. I'm mailing your stuff tomorrow. You better be very nice.
Okay, Linda. I got your back. Don't worry.
Lila.
Hashtag choke me. We got 14 entries. We're giving away.
Hey, see, her ears were ringing. Lila showed up.
Yep. She was probably there the whole time. She was probably lurking.
Miss Ann said,
No, she might have been.
Oh, Miss
Over
Ann
with
draw. She don't
Mom
want
and
nobody
just
else
came
to be in
home.
there. All right, Miss Ann, we're going to draw so nobody else gets in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's going to go to
Darn it.
Randy,
outdoors.
Congratulations, Randy.
Randy, can you send me an email at ramblingwiththebrooms@hotmail or at gmail.com, and I will get this out tomorrow if you can get me your stuff tonight, please.
Scrolling down at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
I was hoping.
All right, guys. So let's pop over and show Lisa a whole bunch of love and shoot a whole bunch of hearts. Jesse, can you or Brenda, can one of you put up?
You got it,
Yeah, I'll get it.
Jesse?
So yeah, Randy, if you send me that stuff, I'll get this in the mail tomorrow afternoon, probably, and
"Don't
you'll
forget,
probably have it the week after.
Hold
Night,
on.
Xander. Hey, Juan, you're a little late, brother.
Day late, a dollar short.
I know, eh?
we'll be able
But anybody's,
And
let's
don't
go
forget,
fill Lisa's.
Lisa and I
Yeah,
will be on the line tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yes, don't forget Jesse and Lisa tomorrow. And the Lord knows
5 Central.
you're gonna probably they're gonna have a feeling to give something away.
Of course.
Maybe.
don't spoil it, all right?
Or, you know,
All right.
we could have a 3-year Bible reading.
Hey, Bible readings are okay too. All right, guys,
You never know.
take care. And let's see here. Yogi Hollow Farms is right there.
Yep.
Click it, go throw her some hearts, and let's enjoy her live to finish out the night.
Yep.
Take care,
All right,
folks.
good night, guys.
Good
Love
night.
y'all.
Well, okay.